Hi guys, I'm Sijia from Propedia, and today we are here to share more on a common problem faced by many homeowners, to discuss what causes it and its implications on you as a homeowner. Negative sale refers to a situation where the sales proceeds of your property is insufficient to cover the outstanding loan, CPF returns, and the other costs associated with regards to the sale. Common costs includes the mortgage early repayment penalties if you have an outstanding bank loan, legal fees, agent fees of averagely 2%, and seller stamp duties for private properties if you are selling within the first 3 years of your purchase. Take for example, a client owns a 4-room HDB worth around 500,000. They have withdrawn 280,000 from their CPF with an accrued interest of 70,000. They also have an outstanding loan of 180,000. Without even factoring in the fees that they will be incurred during the sale, we can project that they will likely face a negative sale situation. There are numerous reasons as to why a negative sale can occur, but we can narrow it down to 3 main causes. The first main cause is the heavy usage of CPF for your property payments. CPF Board requires homeowners to return the amount used from their CPF ordinary account for their property purchase back into their OA account after adding in the compounding accrued interest, which they would have otherwise earned. Some sellers overlook the fact that the housing grants taken also have to be returned back into the CPF accounts. The big question buyers have is what happens if I do not have enough sales proceeds to cover the refund amount? If the property was sold at market value or higher, there is no need to top up the shortfall owing to your CPF in cash. However, the option monies which you as a seller has received previously has to be placed back into CPF too. This cash top-up only happens when the sale price is below the market value of the property. In this case, you will have to compensate your CPF OA with cash from your own pocket. This is highly uncommon, as with all property sales, with the right advice from your agent, it is unlikely that this will happen. Secondly, the case of high mortgage interest rates. We have seen cases where homeowners do not monitor and seek out for lower interest rates. If left unmonitored and your financing interest rates exceed the annual capital appreciation of your property, it is highly likely that you will experience a negative sale in future. This is because a huge portion of your monthly installment payments goes to servicing the interest instead. Lastly, a drop in your property value. While property prices in Singapore are breaking price barriers recently, with a record of 259 HDBs being sold above $1 million mark, there are cases where property owners do see a drop in their property's value. This is especially seen in aging HDB flats which only have 50 to 60 years left on their lease. Depending on their lost value, it may result in owners seeing their previous gains getting burned away. Additionally, some private homeowners purchase resale condos above their actual fair valuation. In order to secure the purchase, buyers seek out banks which will match the price the seller wants. By placing pressure on bankers to seek higher valuation for the unit in order to attain financing and lower their cash outlay, buyers expose themselves to a risk where they enter too high. So how do we avoid putting ourselves in the situation then? Firstly is to understand the value of the property you are purchasing. In certain times, it is unavoidable to purchase your property during peak pricing. The most important element is spotting properties at fair value with potential appreciation. If you have to ask your banker to help get a higher valuation to meet the purchase price the sellers are asking for, this is an indication of overpaying. Is there a reason for this, such as potential upside in the development, or are you simply paying more for emotional reasons? Second will be to maintain a fair balance between using cash versus your CPF funds in servicing your mortgage installments. If you are a savvy investor who have good opportunities for your cash, feel free to utilize your CPF funds for your installments. Nevertheless, if your cash is simply sitting in the bank earning a mere interest between 1 to 2%, do remember that CPF OA pays you 2.5% interest annually with no risk involved. Lastly will be to swap your property holdings at the right time. Most properties see the biggest appreciation in the prime years of their lease. Knowing when to cash out and swap your property for another one with higher capital appreciation will curb this issue. In conclusion, many homeowners are afraid of selling when they hear that it will be a negative sale. In our next episode, we'll go through what you should do if you are already in a negative sale situation. Should you hold on and wait, sell the property, and what are the options available after? Do drop me a call if you need someone to go through your numbers with you. Once again, I'm Sijia. Thanks for watching.